situation.
Hi,
Hello,
everybody.
YouTube. How you doing?
Welcome to the lunch-ish hour.
Yes. How you guys doing today?
So we were having a whole conversation about hair. You caught us while we was talking about summer hair.
Summer hair.
Summer hair.
Hair.
I want to dye my hair for the summer too.
Just do it.
I know, but
You
I
should
don't.
do like a reddish.
I wouldn't mind doing that. I don't know. I'm a little afraid.
Just do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. And listen, if I next week, if I'm out here looking a little crazy, it's gonna be all right.
It's crazy though because Jean was. So I was dyeing my daughter's hair this weekend, and it was like that amber reddish color. And Gene is like, my husband, Gene is like, when I was dating your mother, she used to dye her hair all the time. Like my hair used to be like
Me
wild
too.
colors, and for 1 week, right? He's like, yo, one
Damn,
time,
for 1 week.
yeah. He's like, well, I bleached my hair. So one time I bleached my hair, and then I dyed it like a red, like a pumpkin red. But I didn't dye the whole thing. I was doing like just branches. And he's like, yo, I'm running my hands through her hair.
Don't tell me, Marie.
He was like, there was a pumpkin patch. He said there was a pumpkin patch right here. And I stopped. But you know what happened the following 2 weeks later? All my hair fell out. So that's why, I mean, I used to dye it all the time. Like I used to do crazy things, but like
did too.
now I don't do that anymore because like I'm like afraid of all the chemicals.
Listen, I used to dye my hair blonde. I was blonde, red,
Yep.
all those colors, brownish. You know, you all the browns,
All the brown.
all the reds,
Uh-huh.
all of that. And me too. I had a piece right here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I cut all my hair off, dyed it black, and I've had my hair black since I've been like 20.
That's what I'm saying. Like what happened? Like you had
Damn,
that.
that's a long ass time.
You had that situation. Like my hair was like bleached and this and that and all these different colors, and then you had the one bad situation and you dyed it black and you ain't been back since.
Yeah, been the same since.
Yeah, I might. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I want to change. Like I've been talking about being like light for a
Blonde.
long
You
time.
have.
And I'm gonna do it for the summer, see how it comes out. I might do it. Let's just see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
And if it next week, if it don't look right, I might be back again.
It's hard. I feel like. Then I say I'm gonna stop saying it's hard. It's like I identify with my hair being black though. I feel like it's part of my personality.
I think having black hair makes you look younger.
I don't know, but I feel like it makes me look fierce. I don't know. I'd be like this. My hair look like jet black. I'd be looking
No,
like
especially a dark skinned person with blonde hair. You
yeah.
just it's like, damn.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that. I think that makes you look fierce.
Yeah, it
'Cause
does.
black is just so regular unless you have like thick hair.
No, I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, when I dye my hair jet black, right, and I'll be like this. I feel like I could rule the whole world.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mental thing.
Well, when I have my hair curly and it's big, right now it's
I
not
love when your
big.
hair is big and curly.
I'm having an issue, guys. So, if you have any curly situations, treatments. I think my hairstylist messed up my hair because I've been doing straight for a long time. But I'm working on getting my curls back, and I think that I'm not going back to her. And I've been going back. I've been going to her for 12 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I think like my cousin just told me, Dominican hair salons allegedly been they put this thing on the treatments that they put in your hair to make your hair be like super straight,
I
and
believe
then
it
you
though.
lose your curls. And I think that happened to me because like if you guys look, one side of my hair is not as curly as the other, and it's just I don't want to see the back. It look crazy, but
Definitely
hopefully
believe
within
it.
a couple of weeks we'll be better.
I definitely believe it, but you know what? Okay. So we were talking about hair before we came on, before we jump into the topic.
Yeah. So Marie,
Yes.
what happened to this man?
Okay. So this guy goes on Reddit
Okay.
and I guess he's asking for like first of all, I love Reddit, right? You might get bad opinions, but I love the community. I love Reddit because you go on and you just kind of get everything. So dude basically goes on Reddit and he's like, I don't know what to do. I was married to my wife. We were together for 5 years.
Mm.
And like, it felt like the marriage was lagging a little bit. And so I approached her and said, "Hey, look, this is how I'm feeling and I want to open the marriage. Like I want to be able to see people and you see people, right?" And so she's like, "All right, fine." They open the marriage and they both see other people.
Mm-hmm.
He comes back and he's like, "Yo, it's not what I thought it was." He's like, "I love my wife. Like, she's my best friend." He's like, "Yo, I'm out here. Like, the sex is all right. It's not even that great. Like, my wife, like, we have like a deep connection. We laugh. She's my friend. And I'm not getting that from other women."
Mm-hmm.
Like, so he's like, so he comes back to her and he's like, "Yo, look, I don't think I want to do this anymore." Long story short, she's like, I don't feel that way.
Sex was great for her.
She's like, "No, like I don't want to do that because like, I want to keep it open." And he's like, "No, I don't want to keep it open. Let's work on our marriage. Let's make this work." And she's like, "No, like I build real connections with not just one guy." She's like, "I built real connections
Mm-hmm.
and I want to now she's like, I want to be poly."
What? So she want to bring in those guys.
Yeah, so she's like, "No, I ended up building these real connections." And he's like, "No, let's close the marriage up and let's work on it." And so he's like, "What do I do? Like, is the option, am I going to get divorced?" He's like, "Which I don't want to. This is my person. So what can I do?"
Number one, he opened up a can of worms. The fact that she agreed would have been the red flag right there. Because she probably was cheating on him already.
Oh my God, I don't think she was cheating.
You don't know.
I don't
But
think
my
she's
thing
cheating.
is, if my husband be like, "I want to open the marriage," I'd be like, "What? Why?" I would ask like 500
She
questions.
might have, I don't know.
We don't know.
Right.
She probably didn't. So, and then sex is not that great for him.
Right.
Sex might be all that great for her.
Oh no, she's having a good time.
So it's like, damn, that's a hard situation. Number one, I think divorce is the way for them.
Really?
Yes, because number one,
She doesn't want to get a divorce.
okay, she wants to be poly.
She's just like, you kind of introduced me to this thing, right? And she's just like, I like it.
But he doesn't like it. So do you think, number one,
He opened it.
he's not going to be comfortable with his wife sleeping around with 25 men?
Well, she didn't say 25 men. I
Okay,
think
Marie,
it's two dudes that she wants to bring
It's
into.
two dudes right now. When those dudes get tired and they want to do something else, it's going to be two other dudes. So I just think that, yeah, that's a hard situation. It's going to be divorce.
Really?
Yeah, because she just needs to be single so she could be out here and do
No, but
things.
she doesn't want to get a divorce. She's like, I love you.
But
you
he
love
wants
me.
to be with her.
Yeah, but okay,
Okay.
but Lonnie, he opened the marriage up.
Marie, do you think now, after him putting his business out there, asking the question, do you think that he would be okay with his wife having a poly lifestyle and him just, because let's talk about that show on, I don't know what channel it is, with the
TLC?
wife. I don't know what network it's on, maybe.
Is it about the wife having multiple
The
husbands?
wife, and then she has the one husband, and then she has the boyfriend. The one husband, it seems like he didn't really want this lifestyle. He just so happened to love his wife.
Yeah.
And then you have the boyfriend that looks like she's
Yeah.
his sugar mama, and he just living the life because he cleaned the house, and that's what he do.
The house.
And you know what I'm saying? And it's like, so you have me and your husband, you're going to have the wife and the husband working for the other guy to stay home,
But he clean though. I'm just saying, like he's doing something.
Okay, but as a man, like, dude, I will lose all respect for him.
Yes, but
And
like
just the fact that right now he's not sleeping with anyone,
Yeah.
and she is, I lost a little respect for him too.
who
The
the
story
the
guy.
story? No, he was out here.
No, he was,
Oh,
but he's
yeah,
not
yeah.
right now because
No,
it
didn't
wasn't
work out.
everything.
But the thing, this is what I don't like because it didn't work out the way you thought it was going to work out.
Yes.
Right. So you approach me, and you're like, "Look, we're lagging a little bit. Whatever. Can we open this marriage up?" Right. And you have a wife who's open enough to be like, "I love you,
Mhm.
and like I want to make this work." Right. She's like, all right. And then she goes out, she does her thing. You do your thing too.
Yeah, but he's not her person.
But it's not all you thought it was going to be. Why is it that when it's not all you as the man thought it was going to be, that we got to switch up? Now, if he went out and he was having the time of his life and maybe she went out and it didn't work out for her, it would be like, okay, I'm just going to stay here and I'm going to do my thing, which is not being with other dudes, but I'm going to let you be open, right?
Mhm.
Like, it's so much more acceptable that um men are allowed to do their thing and go
Yes.
out and be free and hang out, and the woman to be like, you know what, it's not my thing, whatever, whatever. I bet you they wouldn't be talking about
But I don't
divorce.
even think that I said divorce because to me, my thing is I will lose respect for him as a man.
Mm.
Okay? That is my thing. And he said that that's her person, but apparently he's not her person. And he doesn't want to do so you my thing is
No, she's saying like, I love you, you're my person.
oh
It's
she
just
said she's his person too?
yes, but what she's saying is I didn't know.
Apparently he not because she
No, but what
like
she's saying is I didn't know I could love multiple people until you.
damn, she in love with all of them?
I mean, but that's the thing. She's like, before you introduce that to me, I thought like, okay, like you're my husband, we're in love, cool, cool, cool. But like now I realize like I love you. I don't want to get divorced, but I love them too. Like I didn't know I could love multiple people.
Yeah. I think you can love multiple people
Like be in
differently.
love.
I don't have time for that. See, I don't have time to be in love with multiple people. It's
Girl,
too
speak
much.
on it.
Cause I'd be like, I want to give you everything, and I can't give everything to a lot
To
of
a lot
people.
Lonnie, can you speak on that, please?
Yeah, because it's hard. It's like I know you can love multiple. Like people be like, oh, I
Love.
love my wife and I love my girlfriend. It's
How?
you can't give us both everything, and that's why it's hard for me to have a man that has another girlfriend
Yeah.
because it's like, damn, you can't give both of us everything
Right.
because I'm sharing half of what you're supposed to give me with her.
It's
And that's a problem for
I
me.
don't know. Like I agree because I'm just like, damn. Like when
Eh,
I do, I'm being honest. It's just like whenever people tell me, right, in the whole poly world, and shout out to the Porter family
yeah, if it
because
works for
we
you.
we we've had them on. I ate at the table. Don't forget to check us out Thursday at 9 ish. We've don't forget, but like I have conversations and I'm just like, damn, like to be in love with
Yeah.
one person it's like so much of an emotional investment. Like I don't know how I could be emotionally responsible for more than one person. So whenever somebody tells me no, like love is free and I'm like, cool, that's great. I'm happy it works for you. But I'm just imagining being emotionally responsible, like in love, in an intimate relationship for multiple people.
And I think that that's why, like, you have to try different things, right? To see, and I think that that's maybe what he was trying to do. He was trying to see if maybe if they opened up the because something
Mhm.
was lacking.
Mm.
Apparently, something was missing from the
No, he
marriage.
said it. He said like the relationship started to kind of lose its.
Yeah, but what probably happened was that they both got too comfortable, and he knew he
Mm.
had her, and now she out here being doing her
She's out
thing.
here
I
doing
don't
what
want to
you
call her no names because they is something they agreed to
facts.
do, right? And she out here doing her thing, and now he hurt. Now
Yeah.
he loves her because he knows what he's gonna be missing on. Because guess what? She probably trying all those different positions with them other men, and then she come home and give him the regular, the missionary. And that's hard. That's why it's like when you're in a relationship, I would say try to do at least if your partner wants to try something, just try it.
You know what they should have done,
What?
in my opinion.
Go to counseling.
No, I was about to say just do a swingers club.
Uh,
You know what? Like,
But
just
that's more permanent to me
no, it's not.
because a swingers club, isn't it more people there? And isn't
No,
it
yeah,
the
yeah,
same
yeah, yeah.
people?
But it's very much like consent. Nobody's
No,
gonna
it's consent, but a
like
swingers club done isn't it?
don't do a relationship.
I'm talking, you know what I'm thinking about? That movie on Netflix with the wife. They went to the swingers club. It's like
Okay.
the same people in the in the swingers club. Now you having an affair, an affair with the same
No, no,
person.
because if she was open enough to have a whole new
Mhm.
open relationship. She might have been open to do a little, because he was like, "Oh, we're losing this luster, so let's do a little something exciting." First of all, you should have tried a whole bunch of different things first. And if you wanted to try to do an open relationship, maybe just try to do something where it's like if you want to try to be with other people,
Mhm.
not something that is a relationship, but something that is an episode.
You know what I feel? If you're insecure about any part of your relationship that's like sexual or maybe understanding your partner or whatever it is, do not try nothing like that. Because you know what happens? There's if you're insecure,
Yeah.
you're probably lacking on something. There's
Like
probably
the
something
dude
that's
is insecure.
yeah, if he's
Oh no, he said
insecure,
that.
he was insecure,
No, he said like
he's insecure.
now he's like that's why he's saying like I feel like divorce is the only option
Mm.
because now he's like my self-esteem is taking a beating and I don't know what to do. I'm feeling mad insecure cuz she's on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this out there because I don't think this happened, but what if she had cheated during the marriage,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
He felt like there was something lacking because she cheated, and maybe she was not giving him everything that he wanted because she probably experienced something different. And now she like, damn, he wanted to do this.
Let me ask you something. Do you think relationships are hard, quote unquote, because people can't be honest with each other? Like, why are people saying relationships are so hard?
No, I think that that's the reason why they're hard. Like, I think relationships should be so transparent.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that that's why I have issues with relationship because I am so transparent
Okay.
and the other person just be lying and shit and not being transparent that it's like it's hard.
Okay.
So like to me it's like if you can't be transparent with the person that you're with, that is not the relationship for you. So people are have such like a hard time, and I'm not an expert because I'm not in a relationship. Um,
But you've been in
but oh
relationships.
yes, but I think that is so hard to communicate. I think that you have to be like I should be able to talk to my partner about anything
Right.
without no attitudes or like I should be able to tell you like, dude, you like what the hell?
But it's very hard. Like I think what happens is that it takes a lot of work for you not to be offended. And I think that's what people don't understand. That it takes a lot of work for you not to take it personal.
But do you think that because to me that's another thing. You have to know the person that you're with
Yeah,
to not
yeah.
take things personal.
Mm.
Because if you're really like if in the dating stages you're really getting to know the person that you're with, like I think that you really learn like how that person communicates.
If you're paying attention.
Well, you should be paying attention because that's what we're doing right now. We're dating. So if we're
No,
dating,
no, like let's say now we dated.
okay, we're boyfriend and
We're
girlfriend.
boyfriend and girlfriend, or we're in a relationship. We've been in a relationship for 18 months, which is still a new
It's
relationship.
new. Yeah.
Still new. Um, but like here's the thing. I've done therapy sessions with couples who've been together for like 10 plus years, right? And I'm doing the session with them and it's evident they don't know how to communicate with each other. And it's amazing when you watch a couple, like one person, right? Get an aha moment, which is crazy. You're thinking like, yo, you're together 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you didn't realize that this person, when that happens, views it that way. And you're like, you see it that way? That's not what I'm trying to tell you. So, like, I think people always say to each other, like, oh, wow, like, you should learn but I don't think people pay attention.
And I think that's part of the problem. And it's
Mm.
like when, number one, here you are, here's a woman trying to tell you, I want this, I want it this way, and this is it. And then you're like, oh, she's masculine.
But wait, what you mean?
Because a lot of people see that as a masculine woman. Like when a woman telling you, listen, I want to have this type of sex. I want you
Mm.
to talk to me this way. I want you to do this for me. I want you to pay this bill or don't pay this bill. I want to do certain things. Then she's a masculine. But if I didn't tell you, you would never know the things that I want. Marie. It's
Hold
true.
on
It's
now.
true.
No, is
Yes.
it what the person is saying, or is it how they're saying it?
No, I think that it is what you're saying. Like, listen, when I'm
No.
talking to my boyfriend, I, I try to be different. Okay. But it's like, dude, and then it's like, damn, how do you want me to say? You want me to just not say anything?
Mm-mm.
Because people see that as a problem, and it is
No, I
true,
don't think.
Marie.
I think we,
Yes.
in my opinion, I think we got a little lost in the way about what's masculine and what's not masculine. And it's like it's often how we communicate what we're feeling opposed to what we're trying to say. Now, if you're like, dude, I want you
Okay.
to do this way. Like, dude,
Nobody
like
is
hold
doing
up.
that.
No, but they are. No,
But they're
honey,
not.
but they are because I've seen it. I've
Okay.
seen it where women try to communicate with men in a aggressive way. It never works out
But
because
how
you're going.
many times did she already say the
But
same thing?
no. It's not even about how many
Yes.
times because I've also met women who always get what they want and they never get aggressive. I think what happens is like often women, whether they know it or not, approach a situation in aggressive way. There's a certain way where you can be assertive or you can be aggressive.
Yes.
And being assertive is getting your point across. You're landing, right? But when you're aggressive, I'm automatically going to be on defense mode. And what I find with men, in my
Hmm.
opinion, whether it's like my own personal experience, whether it was me doing, couples therapy, is that whenever you try to be aggressive with a man, it doesn't work. And I'm talking about heterosexual
And I
relationships.
get that. I get the aggressive, but you have to be understand. There's a lot of nowadays. There are a lot of men that are not really. They want to be the alpha, but they're not really alphas.
Okay, one,
Okay,
I don't know
Marie,
what
let
that
me say.
alpha
No, I'm
situation
just
is.
okay. It doesn't
I
matter.
hate
They try to
that.
be super
Oh, they're
masculine,
trying to be. Oh
macho,
no, but they
you
don't.
know.
But they
But
don't deserve it.
yes, and then when you come to them and you just mention something, they automatically, oh my God, you're so masculine. So that's what I'm
No,
talking
that's
about.
not what I'm talking about
You're talking
because
about something
no,
different.
I'm just talking about a man being a man. Whenever a man is trying to be hyper masculine
Yes.
and you can tell it's not real
Mm-hmm.
because it's just like I'm on IG and this is what you should be as a woman, but you're not even a man. So what are you talking about? That's a whole like
I think that we're.
yeah.
I'm not talking about the aggressive woman.
Yeah, like
But I'm
no.
just talking about that sometimes. What if this lady told the man, listen, I want you to do this. I want you to do it this way. And he just didn't listen. Now he's like, okay, well, maybe we should open the marriage.
Right.
Now you messed up because now I'm going to get all the things that I want from different people.
Right.
And that is probably what happened. Now you insecure
Mhm.
because what I already told you to do, you didn't want to do it.
Right.
And now I have to get it from other people. Now I'm out here living my best life and you over here crying in a
Yeah, by
corner.
the way, we only got his point of view. He was the guy that went on
But
Reddit.
we give it her point of view in
We don't
different.
know her
It's
point of
different
view. I don't
things. It could
know.
be a couple of different things.
Yeah.
But then that's another thing. Like if you don't communicate, and we talk about that. We had a
Communication is
what is her
key.
name? A
Ooh,
social work. I don't remember what her name was. I don't
she's
know.
a
And she
clinician.
a clinician here talking about how it's so hard for people to just say, I want you because you're afraid that the other person is gonna feel insecure
Right.
or they're gonna be out here telling you, let's open the relationship. Now you don't have a husband.
But okay, just to for me, I think it's important for you to at least communicate.
Yes. I think like if you can't tell your partner the things that you want
Yeah.
in the bedroom,
Mhm.
in terms of like, listen, I feel like every time that we're talking, you're not listening to me. If you just give me time to give my point across, and then you can just answer me, then thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
come home from work and I'm telling you a story. Oh, but you did this. I just want you to listen to me. I'm just venting.
Can I tell you a great for everybody watching,
Hmm.
right? If you're dealing with a partner that maybe that, like they automatically pounce, here's a great thing. So it's like venting and advice. so that you don't end up getting things, right? So if you come in and you're talking to your partner, and for him to say or for her to say, do you want venting or do you want advice? Just start it right there, right? So that right there you know what you're gonna get. And they're like, babe, I just want to vent right now. No, babe, I want advice.
Yeah.
So that sets the tone that, like, babe, let me tell you what happened today. Hold up. Are you venting or do you want advice? Babe, I just want to vent.
Yeah, I think it depends on
That's
the
a great way.
conversation and how it goes. Yeah.
No, but like, because a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't have the skill to
Even
communicate.
communicate
And
that.
so
Yeah.
I think, like, when we get into a partnership, and I always tell you that, don't expect you and someone else. Don't expect somebody to have the skills that you have in communication. And so set the tone in your relationship like, babe, here's the thing that we can do. If you come home and you want to tell me something, let me know what you want. Let me know if you want advice or you want to vent, so that I don't come in and poke in and say, but you did that. You
Yeah.
did that. Right. And so now that kind of builds that resentment. You're not listening to me. So I think it's a great thing that people can use in their relationship and set the tone, so that when you're like, no, I want advice, so that when he said, hey, but babe, your day started off really bad. You was in a mood when you left. Do you think that you approached that situation right? And then you could be like,
Yeah, and I think that that's not even hard to have that conversation.
it's not.
But people make it, Marie. People be out here, and it's like, oh my gosh,
But that's a easy thing for
Yeah.
you to do.
It is. So let me ask you, what was the question that the man asked? Like, what was the on the Reddit, right? Because you read it. What was the question? Did he ask, should I get a divorce? Should I stay?
No,
Or
he was basically like, what am I gonna do now? Because like I don't want to divorce her. She's my person, but I can't accept
okay, so
her.
did somebody
being-
say communicate?
No, no. He already told her. And so she's just like, let's be poly.
Poly how? Because you could be
Poly,
poly different ways. Poly like you be my husband and I'll have 3 boyfriends.
yeah.
Or
Oh, you
ooh,
like that? No, not 3, but
or two.
two.
You got two?
Two.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a hard situation.
He's like, I can't accept it, but like that's my person. I don't want to divorce her.
He gonna have to accept
And she's
it.
like, I love you.
But she don't.
Can I just say something?
That's hard.
I don't know. I don't think she loves him.
Why?
I just want to say
Not you
something,
introducing me to a whole lifestyle.
guys. I just want to say, let's also keep a balance on open relationships, because there are some people in healthy open relationships also.
Yeah, and we get that.
Nobody-
It all depends, but apparently that's not what works for him.
Right.
And he said he wants her because she is his person.
Yeah.
And maybe she needs to be in a poly relationship with somebody else because that's not what he wants.
Yeah.
And the thing is that if that is not what's going to be a help, because you know what's going to happen? He's going to become more and more insecure as the relationship goes on. And he might be depressed right now. He going to end up in a depression and you don't know. And then the thing is that it's gonna be a problem regardless.
I know, because there's gonna be resentment.
Yeah, so she could
Get
be now she understands that maybe she needs to be in a poly relationship,
Yeah.
and maybe she should get one of those boyfriends to be in a poly relationship with some and add another person from somewhere else.
Do you think he like led her to her true self?
Yes.
Like,
He-
you see what I'm
he-
saying?
Yeah, it's
Maybe
like
that was his role in her life.
maybe that is his role, and you need to step away. Now you fulfilled.
Yeah.
You know how you be like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do in the world. Okay, well, miss, listen, you were supposed to teach this woman how to be poly.
Yes.
And now you taught her. Now remove yourself
Yeah.
and go find somebody else.
You might be right.
That would be messed up if the next person wants to be poly too.
Oh, his next
Yeah.
relationship?
That would be messed up.
No, because people are people, and he's gonna be super tight.
Yeah. I don't know, Marie. Can you be in a poly relationship?
Me, it would be like really hard for me to do that. Like, I can't emotionally invest in.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm like obsessed.
Marie, just say it.
Okay. Okay. So like, no, like I'm very very like I want you, and not in a selfish way. That's the thing. Like, probably people be like, you're being selfish. I'm not being selfish, because I'm not constraining you, right? but like I'm vested in you. Like I want you to be happy. I want you to succeed. I want. I'm not possessive. Maybe I might be possessive.
Yeah, that's your type of relationship.
Yeah, like I might be possessive. I don't know. I'm not. I'm really not
Why are you ashamed
possessive.
of your truth? If you're
No, I'm
possessive, you're
like I'm
possessive.
processing it. Like I'm going through it. I don't own you. I'm not possessive, but I'm very much vested in you and wanting you to be happy and all of that. Like I don't know if I could split that like in terms of
Mhm.
an intimate relationship with multiple people. Like I know you could love all your children and love multiple people, but I don't know if I have the energy to spread that.
What do you mean? You don't have
The energy, like
not energy, you don't have the capacity, because tell you the truth, I think that multiple relationships are more normal than singular ones, meaning monogamy.
mm,
I think it is. Because
I
if it
don't.
wasn't, I don't think that many women would fantasize about other men with those fantasy books they read, those erotica books.
She just didn't find no man that gave her what she needed.
No, I think when women love
I sent you a link.
I think when women love romance and things like that, like they love an ideology. I don't think that they want it in other people. I think it's an ideology that you fantasize about. You love romance. You like the idea of it. But I promise you, give most women, right, who and I love romance. Everybody knows that.
Marie loves romance.
I do love romance. Um, I think if you gave most women that, like they wouldn't, they'd be like, it's an ideology. I don't think it's like something that
Or it's just like a vision.
it's not a vision. It's like a,
Aesthetics. Like the doctor said when she came here. She said women like to look at it, but they don't actually want to
right,
experience it.
right. Not that they don't want to experience it,
I,
but I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
that
I
most
think
women
that
want
that's like
that.
like I can't do those type of things.
What
I
things?
rather I prefer like the experience than I can't read
Like
erotica book.
erotica?
I can't read none of those things. Like why? It doesn't. I rather experience something.
Okay.
Like it's not. It doesn't do anything for me.
Okay.
But I don't agree with the people that a lot of women like to do things like that.
Yeah.
And I do think that some people, what Alan was saying before, are they would have a more successful relationship if they had multiple people. But the
Mm.
thing is that they have to accept that for themselves, like
Yeah.
realize that you don't have to cheat. You could just add that to your. You just have to find a person that would accept
It's okay
that.
with it.
Big shout out to Unique Brooks is in the building.
Hey, unique.
So my question for you guys is this, right? If we were gonna be realistic, ladies,
Mm-hmm.
Lonnie and Marie,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
right? If we're gonna be realistic, do you guys think if honesty was in the game, that high demand people have to be shared?
What's a high demand person?
Everybody want them.
Yeah, but this is the thing that men will say. I've heard men say this, right?
Mm-hmm.
A woman will go through life, right? Where in a day, maybe 10 dudes will go at her, but they expect her to be like, no, like she's a very beautiful woman, she's intelligent, whatever. In any given day, 10 men will be like, come on, you can't have friends. You can't have friends. You can't have friends. Right. So, but for a guy, it's not the same. Right. And any dude will say, we had dude come in, he was like your average beautiful woman, will have so many people in her DMs.
Mhm.
And even someone who's kind of famous might have half of that. So I feel like women are more chaste than men, right? But are more expected to throw that off, throw that off. So it's not about high demand. I don't think it's a matter of high demand. So when you're saying that a man is in high demand, so that means a woman has to come to terms with sharing them. But like your woman could be in high demand, but what you expect loyalty.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, like it can't be the same thing. It's not a matter of high demand.
But because I just don't understand how somebody could come to that person and be like, let's get in an open relationship.
I can.
I can
You're gonna
understand
get your
how.
guts dug out. You're gonna get
Because he wanted to do it, but he didn't want to be deceptive about it.
I think that was it was good. So now you realize that that's not your number one. What he needs to realize is that that is not his person,
Might be.
because it's like you brought up. It's like you should be able. If I communicate with my partner and then we're both on the same page, we go
Mhm.
out here, we have a good time, and then we come back, and then we're both like, "You're my person. Oh, you're my person," and then
Yeah.
we happily back in our one relationship that we wanted to be in.
Yeah.
Then that's your person. But when you saying like, "Oh, I want to be
Maybe
together
he
with
did it for
you,"
the wrong reasons.
I think he didn't read the room.
Yeah, I
mm,
think you know what I think what happened with him is
then he
you're
wanted to
right.
sleep around.
Yes, he didn't do it for the right reasons. I think he went in, he was just like, I don't want to lie to you, but I'm kind of feeling a little itchy. So I want to go out here and do some stuff. And so he presented it to her.
Maybe he didn't find the right girl.
No, 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 no. I think that he knew she wasn't gonna go for it unless she could do it too.
But she did.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You know how some men could be like, "Yo, I want that. I want to have a
Mhm.
threesome. I want that,"
Yeah.
and the girl right away be like, "Okay, we'll get Kim, but then next week we're gonna get Ken."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Nigga, you know what time it is with
And it
me."
catches him off guard.
And then no, he knew that about her
Oh, he
already.
knew her.
So he's like, "Damn," because he's having a good time with the new joints,
Right.
and he wants to be open about it. And he's like, "Fuck, I know she's not gonna go for it."
Hmm.
Do you understand what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because she's probably like, "Yo, you do you.
Yep.
Basically, anything you do to me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do to you."
Right.
And she's like, "And I could do it
Yeah.
all the way."
Yeah. It didn't work out for him though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that. I just think that that's what happened. Maybe
What you mean?
even if he did want to cheat, and then it just. I think that. Listen, okay, we could try it. She met some guy, because it always happens.
And she will always meet a guy.
You always meet a guy. You always meet a guy.
It's not going to be hard for a lot of women to like meet a guy.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think men deal with rejection a lot more than women deal with rejection.
So maybe that is the thing. Maybe he wasn't as popular as he thought he was.
There you
Yes.
go. Because
And here it
if
goes.
I
You know
know
what I'm
if
saying?
I wanted to open, like if I said to my wife, I want to open marriage,
Yeah.
nigga, it's on.
Ooh, not on.
It's because it's a competition.
It's a
Because she's
competition?
going, of
What you
course,
mean it's
off
a
the bat.
competition?
Why
because-
would it be a competition?
Think about it's a competition. I'm gonna tell you why. She's gonna go out there and try to prove what she could do.
Right?
You understand what I'm saying? Then I might be on some chill, whatever. You know, I'm just chilling. What I'm saying is like, I feel when people are in relationships and they want to go into open marriages, you're not understanding. You're going into the race with the single people. It's
Right.
very competitive.
But they love
It's
it.
very aggressive. No, they could love it, but what I'm
A lot
trying
of
to
women
say,
prefer a married man.
No,
you
that's what I'm
understand?
saying.
It's aggressive and it's competitive. But what happens is that he just was not that guy.
maybe not, but like I feel like
if he was that guy,
He would have been still out here.
yo, he
yeah,
would have been
no.
the last thing he would want is to come back to that marriage.
But I do think that
but I feel like
women.
women have a natural advantage.
I think women would win.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
what
a
I'm saying. I'm like,
competition.
women
Women
have a
will
natural
always win,
advantage.
and not just in the amount of people, but the types of relationships that you build. Because women be trying to go all in.
I mean, I don't know about relationships, but I think in sex,
Yeah.
you're not gonna have
a
any
woman's gonna get
shortage.
slaughtered.
That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna have a shortage of men trying to sleep with you. You're not going. That's not okay. Like if you take a dude and you're like, dude, let's see who. If you just go out, who could get more people that want to sleep with you?
Mm-hmm.
The woman is always gonna, most of the time, depending aesthetically and stuff like that. Most of the time, the
you
woman
always
is
find somebody.
yeah, the woman is always gonna come out. Like it's not hard for a woman to find a man that want to sleep with you.
Yeah.
I think it's a little harder for men.
I think my opinion,
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna say you that dude, but I'm also gonna say you're not that dude.
Mm-hmm.
You're like in between. You're
Right.
okay. You could
Right.
do okay for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're not hitting 3-pointers,
Yeah.
but you could do a layup. You're not missing shots.
But the average man against the average woman,
And I'm
who is gonna sleep with who more, like whatever.
so what I'm saying is like the man's advantage in an open relationship
Mhm.
is that he has the ability to build real connections with other people. it's
How?
harder. So, for example, as a man, if I'm in an open relationship, right, and I meet Julia, I could build with Julia and talk. You know what I'm saying?
But can
Because
you? Is it
Julia,
genuine? I don't agree
no, no,
with
no,
that.
it's
I don't know.
chill.
Like
I
Because
think a woman will be able to do that more than a man.
no,
I'm trying to
because
figure that out.
because just most men are just trying to fuck.
Right.
So you're gonna sit here and lie to me?
Yeah, I'll let you hear whatever the fuck you want to hear.
Okay, but that's not.
That's not
I'm-
building a real connection.
No, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But a man who's in an open relationship, he's going to try to build something, or he might want to connect with her. He's gonna have an easier time. You know how they say women pick who to have sex with,
Yeah.
men pick who to wife.
But I think that would be a waste of time for men, just because now you're building a connection.
Yeah, that's what I
Like,
would
but
want.
why?
If I'm in an open relationship, I probably would want to be with 2 other women. I don't want to be sleeping with a whole bunch of women.
Mm.
Mm, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
But-
either. I'm trying. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I think he went into the relationship wanting to just sleep with other women,
So
and
maybe
he
that's
could
what-
not
yeah.
build connections with other women. He said that.
Well, not build connections. Maybe he just gonna have sex with other women like
No,
that.
he was like, I was able to have sex with them, but like I couldn't like.
But you said he said it's not all that great out there.
No, he's like the sex wasn't that great, but he's like the problem. No, he said like he was like this. I can't laugh with them and like like that. He's like she's my best friend, so we could like cut it up and have a good time. And he's like on top of it, the sex ain't even that deep. He's like, damn, like what am I getting out of this? So he was just
Mm.
like, I'm not even building these connections with, these women that I have with my wife, and on top of it, the sex ain't that deep.
So do you
Not that
think?
it's not that great.
Mhm.
It's just not that deep.
Do you think if he had found someone that he had really, really good sex with, he would be willing to build a connection with them?
Maybe. Like I don't know. Like, is he a dude who's a rarity where he needs the connection?
Because you know what? When somebody knows that they're good in a relationship, when they're good sexually and all this stuff,
Confidence.
they have confidence. You're not
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
you're not gonna be insecure no matter how many people your girl sleep with, because you that dude.
Yeah.
Even if you're just pretending.
Wait,
There's
what?
some guys that just be thinking they that dude and they really not.
But no, like you either you are or you're not.
Okay, but
You-
people be lying.
Look,
No, no.
When you that dude, your wife, she would have been like, it doesn't matter how many guys. If he was that dude, doesn't
Yeah.
matter how many guys I sleep with. You my main guy, and you this.
I agree
So,
with that.
but so
Yeah.
apparently she's not giving him
But
the
how do you
confidence.
pretend that? You can't pretend
Because
it.
some guys just think they it and they're
Oh,
not.
But that's her fault.
But apparently she's not making him feel
Yep.
he's insecure. So she's not giving him the, because you know what happens. You could be the greatest guy, but you need to get that reassurance from your person, your wife, your girlfriend, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So she's definitely not making him feel like he's that guy.
So when you're saying like he thinks he's that guy, like she's lying to him.
Well, I don't think he thinks he's that guy. I think that she's not reassuring him that, because
But maybe
she said he's her person, right?
yeah, like emotionally they have a connection.
Yeah, but she's not giving him the security. So she's not making him feel like you are my man. No matter what happens, who comes, he goes.
No, her whole thing is that like I didn't know I could love multiple people. Like
But
I
she
love
doesn't.
you.
No, but what Lonnie
I'm
is
saying
saying,
is-
Marie, is like this. Like, if I'm in an open relationship and my wife ain't afraid of losing me,
Right.
come on. But you a woman, both of you guys as ladies, right? You know, no. Both of you guys as ladies, you know if your dude, you agree to an open relationship, you know he's hanging out with these girls and he's having real connections.
Right.
Like, this dude chooses to stay here.
Right.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So she knows. She
So
has it.
she's like, yo, when he gets home, he's like, yo, this morning I'm gonna go hang out with Kim. We're gonna have a picnic and chill. Now Kim posting this
no.
shit on Instagram.
Not
She's
posting.
showing the wine,
Oh wow.
the beach, and the chilling. And
What the
he's in love in the morning.
Mm.
6 o'clock, he comes home, he kisses you, he's happy, he hugs you. He's like,
He
baby,
was with Kim.
Not for me. Dude, that's what I'm gonna tell you. It's not for me.
Yo, him and Kim did the most, and you know
thank you, Unique
Girl,
Brooks.
It's
he
not
ate
for me.
Monique out, and then you
Ooh.
gonna come kiss me?
What?
Don't.
Girl, bye.
Leave
Like
that-
what?
no.
I will throat
No.
punch you.
But
Don't
now
play
think
with me.
about it. He in the
I
same
can't do it.
situation. She over here with John. She gave
Slobbing
him
the knob.
head. did
And
the
swallowed.
most.
Oh, no.
And now
And
she
swallowed.
coming home And you like, oh, hi, honey.
Hi, honey. Mwah.
That's how he knows she's not his
And
person.
mind you, when she was with John, after she swallowed, she was leaving and did it around 2.
Oh, Lord.
So he left something inside of her.
Add to
Yeah.
it,
Right?
Like,
And then
But
he left something inside of her, and then
my
he
God.
sent her home to you.
First of all, like for me personally, it's not.
Big
for
shout
me.
out to you, Nick Brooks. She sent you guys $1.99.
Unique, thank you.
Oh, thanks for the love, Unique.
You know, I couldn't do it.
It's not for me. It's definitely not for me. I recognize
it.
that. It's not, dude.
You have to realize what is for you.
Not the picnic, not the kissing,
Nah,
not the
you
posting.
you chilling. She
I'ma
just
be
posted
like,
it.
Nah, son, it's not for me. Like I know myself enough to know. Like that's two different things.
All right, I hung out with Kim.
You better treat her
I
like a hospital rest avec. Shout out to Haiti, and you know what that's about.
I hung out with Kim. We did the beach. We did the wine. We did the picnic. It was a good day. We kissed. You know, we was chilling. Now you go hang out with John the next day. John wants to take you hunting, and then he wants to go do some masculine shit with you. You might have a good time.
No, I ain't gonna. That's how you want to go hunting?
You know what? I just think that if that's the type of relationship that if you're okay, and you know, sometimes when you're like you're younger and you in a situation and you know he cheating on you and you be like, make sure you use a condom. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Yeah, but after when you are in a situation and you want your person for yourself,
yeah, like
I'm like,
not you being like, just use a condom with these hoes out here. Because like for you don't even humanize them anymore. They're not even a human. They're just a hoe.
Yes.
Right?
A hoe.
Yes, but like a picnic?
Now you in the picnic kissing
That's
and shit?
planning.
On Instagram?
Wine and cheese?
Wait, what did
That's your time.
Marie?
You ain't just going.
Hold on, that girl.
Girl,
who's that girl that got cheated on by the pastor guy?
She
said
allegedly Derek Jackson.
It's not alleged. They got a divorce because of it. It really happened. So she went out here. She had that interview, and she said how she knew. She stalked this girl's Instagrams,
their bodies,
and she knew their bodies more than she. And I'm just like, damn, you're gonna go on the girl Instagram, posting picture. You see her coming out the steps.
Yes,
you're gonna see your man
with her. You're crossing paths with her. You're coming down from your afternoon session, and she's going upstairs to do round number 6.
I would have thrown her down the steps,
girl.
I'm telling you.
Nigga would.
That's crazy.
But anyway,
you must have some like, craziness.
But again, no.
You had to, because there's no way. Like you are not. He wasn't even giving real good advice.
You remember what I used to tell you? I don't know if you remember.
What is it?
Okay, like you guys. Alan, by the way, in the back scene is my brother. Be like a little.
Don't say no nonsense.
Okay.
Don't say no nonsense in here.
Okay, but
because you already did it on the Zoom earlier.
Oh my God.
The extra nonsense.
My point is that like there's no way. Like, dude, you don't have an organ that is you the only one that got it. Like, there's no way I'm gonna sit here and have to pass abroad. I don't care how good it is. You are not the only one that got it, my guy.
You're not.
Like, I don't care.
But you see, you know why I disagree with that? You know why I disagree with that?
Okay, hold on. If I was cool with it, this is my thing. If she was cool with it, and I always go back to like women who are like good with it. Like, I love it. Like, do it. But if you're doing it for him and not for you, it's a problem. Like, if you're passing a girl, you're going down the stairs, she's going up the stairs, and you're obsessing about her body and stuff like that. Like, why am I not enough for you? I want to be able, like, it's a problem. But if you're passing her and she's going up, she's like, girl, it's a good day. Right. Like, go ahead, girl, because I just got mine. Go get yours. That's different. But I'm not going to be sitting here killing myself, obsessing with other women, struggling, and be like, oh my God, I hate my life. For you to be going upstairs having sex with my husband?
Like, you're supposed to do better. After you leave him, you're supposed to do better and get you a bigger, and just do what you do.
There's no way. I don't care how great his sex is.
Yeah, it ain't all that.
But
I'm not gonna kill myself. Like, she was in a dark place.
Did you see that bonnet? It wasn't even a bonnet.
Or what was that?
Just that. You know she was deep
in a dark place.
That is crazy. Don't come
Yeah.
on the
But
social
what you guys
media.
don't see, right? What you guys don't see when it comes to an open marriage,
Mhm.
I think that you have to. I hate to say it like this. You a fly couple could have an open marriage. I think
Yeah.
With a
because
lot of money.
not necessarily
It's
a
not
lot of
money.
money.
I
Yeah.
think
It's
it's the
like they're in
mental.
demand. You know, they could have, because the truth about it is, at the end of the day, you're trying to have experiences, right?
Right.
So they're trying to experience other things. But Chris Rock said it best. He said a lot of y'all ready to file that divorce paper ain't been outside in 20 years.
Right.
And then you're going to find out what it really is. So there's a lot of men who are naturally, and women, but a lot of men are just trying to satisfy their sexual cravings.
Right.
They don't know how to go about it, right?
Right.
And they want to be like, yo, I just want to have sex, or they just want to be wanted.
Okay.
You know, they want to feel wanted. They want to feel somebody want them.
Right.
That's why you got the passport bros. That's why they go out of the country. Not necessarily because they're bad people.
Right.
It's just at some point I'm assuming and I'm saying that some people want to feel wanted.
I agree with
Some
that.
people want to feel what it's like to walk in front of the club and they move the line for you
Right.
and they walk you in. People sometimes want to feel special,
Right.
right? And sometimes relationships could turn into a chore.
Mm.
Like all we have to do is accomplish a mission every day.
Right.
It's almost like, you know, a movie. Hey, today we're going to fix the roof. Tomorrow we're going to fix
Mhm.
this. And it's just like there's no romance, there's nothing. So you open it thinking to yourself, hey, if I go out here,
Mhm.
maybe I could find someone who wants me, someone
Fix
who,
it.
right?
Yeah.
She did. She found that. She found men who wanted
Are we talking
her,
about the couple?
the couple.
Right.
Now, if a woman, if not that I would, I don't know if I
think it's
would.
can
I don't know if I would if I was single. But let's say I met a woman. She said I'm in an open marriage,
Right.
and I'm like, all right, cool. Let's go grab some drinks. But I take her to nice places. Boom. I'm taking her. Boom. I'm doing things with her on balconies. You know what I'm saying? I'm like experiencing life with her. I'm enjoying her.
But I don't
But I
think it's
think-
hard for women to feel wanted, like sexually, especially.
Not sexually. I think
but no.
sexually is a disgusting high for women because most women, after you get beat down,
But no, I think it's
if they
harder
know it's
for
only
men.
sex, Lonnie, tell me, most women don't feel good about it after.
But I think no, it depends. So I think that it all goes back to the communication, right?
Right.
Like you don't feel you need to tell your partner, like, dude, it's starting to become a chore.
Right.
Just be coming home, cooking, doing the dishes, taking care of kids,
But I
whatever.
think most men struggle with that.
But the thing is, you have to communicate.
And so that's why it's not hard to turn a man's head.
Next day, you come in the house. There's a whole stripper pole. The kids went to the
Yeah, but
grandmother's.
you're willing to do that. I think
Okay,
a
but-
lot of men
Mhm.
struggle with wanting to be wanted, right? And praise and be like, look at you with your little sexy self. Like, you know, whatever.
Okay, so, but this
Right,
it
but-
has to be the thing that we were talking about, the
Right.
communication and
Yes.
being able to communicate and not feel offended,
Mm.
right? When somebody
Yeah.
tells you, "Listen, it's getting boring,"
Right.
like
But
you need
again,
to do
it's like
things.
step 1, step 2, step 3.
But again, you see how Lonnie put it? It's all the responsibility. So, for
Mhm.
example, positive reinforcement. It's a cliche word, but it's a word that
It's a
could
real
get more
thing.
out of it, right? So, for example, if I want to have a lot of sex with my wife,
Mm-hmm.
I don't say nothing negative. I just be like, "Damn, you look sexy."
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to have sex with her at that exact moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, "Damn, that's just sexy. Where you got that ass from? You got that from your mama? No, you ain't got that from your mom. You don't know what to do with that." So I will,
You know what works.
because I know that people need to feel seen.
Right. But you
But
do.
men, no. But men in relationships, most time are only seen for what they could do.
That's what
They're
I just
not
said.
seen.
That's
You
what I
don't
said.
see
I said
the
a
man.
needs that too.
Mhm.
That's exactly what I just said.
Not like a woman needs it, but a man needs
Okay,
like.
we're not talking about men and women, but like everybody wants to be validated and seen. It's not a gender thing, whether you're a man or a woman. Everybody wants to be appreciated. Like I see you. I know what you do and I love you for it. And
No, not like that.
No.
Not what I do. I'm talking about simple things. Like you're married, right?
mhm.
And then you say, let's say you said something slick to your husband. You like, now I ain't going to the mall with you. Some girls jump on you. Like something
All
to,
day.
but do you understand what I'm saying to
Yeah,
you?
that's what I'm trying to
But
say.
most men do not get that in relationships
Alan,
from the woman they want. They get it from other women. When they go in the
I
streets,
literally said that. That's why it's not hard to turn a man's head
Hmm.
because he's like,
So
oh,
Unique Brooks says, this is so common. This idea was proposed to me 2 years ago from a past partner. It was the 80-20 rule, me being the 20, making up for the sex.
oh.
wait.
So somebody else was the 80?
Her partner was the 80.
Wait, no.
So it
The
says
80-20 rule is like very individual based
it
though.
was the 80-20 rule, me being the 20, making up for sex. So does that mean that you were in a relationship with a man and their partner was doing 80%, but you
you
were
were doing
making up the
20% of the
20% of the
sex?
sex?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when you're in an 80-20 situation, somebody's giving 80, right?
And you're giving 20.
And you're giving 20. So that means their partner is giving 80% of what that person needed and maybe 20% of the sex you were giving.
But maybe that 20% was what helped their marriage stay together.
Maybe or maybe
And that's another thing. A lot of people they don't want to like separate or divorce, and they just need certain things from another person
to like get it
to
going.
get it going. And then, like, I don't know.
No, I agree with Lonnie, and this is what I'm saying. 8 at the Table, live every Thursday, 9 o'clock on YouTube. Guys, definitely tune in.
Yes.
You know what people don't want? This is taboo.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard this from sides, and I'm not gonna say side chicks, and I'm not gonna say side dudes. Sides
Mm-hmm.
who say you should say thank you. I saved your marriage.
Mm.
I re-sparked your marriage. I brought energy to your situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all forms of energy are not always like perfect energy, but I woke you guys back up and then got you back on your toes because when you with somebody after 3, 4, 5 years, you, your feet gets put to sleep.
3?
10
Okay,
years.
You made me realize how
Damn.
bad it is out here, and I'm just gonna go back to my wife.
Yeah. And no, you made me realize like
No,
like
thank you.
like
Okay.
a,
You showed me
a lot
how
of
bad it
guys,
is.
a lot of guys like from a man's perspective, and this is not my situation. I just like to speak more openly from all perspectives. Like I know dudes who think they could go back out there. They're married, and they're like, "Yeah, yo, I'm about to go back out there."
Don't.
I said, "Good luck getting back."
Yeah.
Because what
Oh,
happens
yeah.
is that
You see what happened to dude?
you're gonna run back to your wife because she's your
You're gonna be
safety
like, I'm
net,
out
she's your
here.
strength. Now, it again, this is the ugly, harsh truth. It all depends what you bring to the market. Are you bringing money? Are you bringing looks? Are you bringing resources? Because it's called the dating market.
Yeah.
I don't know a person in America that's ever went to the market and walked out with a lot of stuff for free.
Right.
And now
Do you understand? When you go to the
you
market,
go to the supermarket with $1,000, your
Got
cart not
4
even
items?
full. Yeah.
so that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna go into the dating market,
Right.
you have to know what you bring to the market. And you could be a woman who's beautiful, but
What
you
else
need to clean up your social skills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could be a handsome guy, but you kind of gain some weight. So you
Right.
need to go to the gym.
Right.
You could be a person that's like, hey, we're gonna go have fun, but you want to bring something to the dating.
I agree.
You don't want to be a couple like y'all go to the club and y'all buy a whole section for $3,000 and nobody comes party with y'all. Y'all just
That's sad.
That is sad.
And we got all types of alcohol, and nobody
Ain't no
comes
way.
up.
Not these days.
I'm just saying, people are different now.
I almost feel like it's impossible.
No, you will.
Nah, son.
If you are not that couple,
Lonnie,
nobody
there's
gonna come.
always a scavenger in the cut. Like
And that's the key word, a scavenger. You're not gonna
free
have none of the cool
alcohol.
kids.
Yeah,
None of
you
the
might-
cool kids
yeah,
gonna
you might
come
not
to
get
your
the cool
section.
kids, but you gonna be partying.
You're gonna have a whole bunch of hobos.
You might,
You will.
but you ain't gonna be alone. And that's the problem. And that's the problem. You're getting a whole bunch of hobos and you don't even know it because it's crowded in here.
Situation is hard out here, I'm telling y'all.
Get free alcohol. See how quick they come. Anyway.
I know that. It's a true story.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
We got to wrap up.
Alan's like, turn the cameras off.
I'm like, oh,
Turn the
Lord.
mic off.
Oh, Lord. All right, Lonnie, wrap it
All
up.
right, let's make an announcement. Hey guys, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
8 at the table, new episodes every Sunday. We have a new
Thursday.
episode every Sunday, and we have a new episode every Sunday. I mean every
Thursday.
Thursday. My bad.
I'm like,
And
Sunday
then
and Sunday?
also, no, because you said it. Every Thursday we have a new episode. Every Sunday we have a new episode. We go live on YouTube every Thursday at 9 o'clock.
Can you tell them to tell a friend
And
because
we-
they be looking for us.
Because
We're on YouTube.
You guys got like almost 2,000 comments on YouTube per month, but I don't see 2,000 of y'all on the
Why?
live.
No, but like I feel like you guys look for us, and I think you think maybe we on TikTok or we on Instagram, which we are. We
Mhm.
are. But if you want to catch us on the live,
Oh shit! Unique Brooks said the wife was the 80,
Yeah, that's what we said.
so Unique
That's
was the
what I-
side.
That's
She
what I
was the
said.
20.
Unique.
That's what she said. She was
That's
the
what
20.
I said to you. I said that.
Oh, big shout out to Unique Brooks for contributing.
Unique been going to school
To
and she's
society.
still
Yeah,
she's
Unique.
taking care of business and she's
Yeah.
still watching. Thank you.
Unique. We love you.
Yes.
Big shout out to Unique for contributing.
We love Unique.
Yes.
Unique held us down last week. Unique, you know what I'm talking about with that
Girl,
one
we had some-
commenter, and I
Yeah.
appreciate you for it. We love you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I
Thank you,
like
Unique.
Lonnie and I know what we're talking about. Unique, we love you
know
and
what we're talking
appreciate
about.
you.
Yes.
All right. Anyway, so like Alan said, don't forget to join us this Thursday. Lonnie and I will be behind the scenes this Thursday.
Yes.
So we see all your comments. Come back and join us. We'll respond to you. So come back and join us this Thursday, 9-ish.
We'll talk to you guys soon.
Like lunch-ish, 9-ish.
All right, and this is the aunt tease.
No.
Lonnie's
No.
not
I'm not an auntie. I'm not an auntie.
I am.
I'm
Bye,
not.
guys.
So
We'll
it's
talk to
not.
you guys later.
Bye, guys. I'm not an auntie.
I know, that's what I